What's up, y'all? We just got Chainsaw Man chapter 185. And look, I know what y'all about to say. Yes, this is a new channel. YouTube has terminated my old channel. I'm trying to resolve it, but in the meantime, my videos are going to be on this new channel. They deleted one of my other random channels, and because it's the same email, they deleted my main channel as well. Trying to dispute it, but that's a whole nother argument. It's just going to get me upset if I talk about it, because I feel like that's some bull. But let's get into this Chainsaw Man chapter. So this was a good chapter. We find out a little bit more what the aging devil is after. And I still feel like the aging devil did not give us all of the information, that they're still hiding something. I'm going to call the aging devil a female because I just feel like it's a female. I could be wrong, could be a male, but I'm just getting female vibes. You guys let me know. But the aging devil pretty much says like, yo, she didn't create an exit for this world. Yuji will be unable to escape, Asa as well. Look at all these countless trees. These trees are people who thought the same thing, but eventually they got to the point where they were like, yo, they accepted their fate, and once that happened, they became a tree. And you find out that the aging devil wants people to live longer so that they can discover unseen concepts. That's why she wants them to live longer. And I'm very curious, like, what are these unseen concepts that she wants them to, you know what I'm saying, bear witness to or come to with their with their mind. I'm very curious, and I hope we find out at some point in the future, like, we see one of these concepts like where it's explained and we're like, oh, okay, this is what she wanted for humanity. And she's like, I don't care whatever the cost is, I want that to happen. So I feel like if these humans, are able to see these unseen concepts, that might be at the point in the direction to doing a ritual to bring, a certain devil to this world. That's just my thoughts on it. I could be wrong, but I'm just saying that's my thoughts on it. And you got it where it's back in the real world, and you see her actually sitting on the leader of the organization. Like, she's pretty much using this guy as a chair, and he doesn't mind. The old man who's willing to sacrifice all those little kids in order to live forever, and in order to live longer, which is horrible. He needs to be taken out. Hopefully Chainsaw Man goes after this guy right away. But you got it where, it seems as if he is deeply moved, and that's why he wants to live longer. He's like, yo, for mankind, for Japan, I must live longer in order to lead this world in the right direction. So I wonder if he actually seen one of these unseen concepts, even though he hasn't lived longer technically. I wonder if he was able to see it, because you see tears running down his eyes, or maybe that's just him pleading and begging with the aging devil to allow him to live longer. I'm not really sure about that, but you got it where the aging devil is like talking to Denji while he's in her world, saying like, yo, how do you, a boy who's only lived 20 years or less than 20 years, intend to escape on your own? And I was somewhat right in my last video on my old channel. So I just had to put that out there because someone might be watching for the first time like, what is he talking about? This is the first video on the channel. But you got it where Denji says like, yo, I just finished running. I ran to make myself hungry. And I said that in my last video. I said, yo, he's trying to make himself hungry so that he can eat. That's why he's trying to make himself exhausted. Now, I was partially right, because that's what I said, but I was thinking he was going to consume Asa, but that doesn't seem to be the case. But you got it what Denji says, like, yo, unlike me and the other prisoners, my stomach isn't here. My stomach is in the real world. You got it where he walks up to Asa and pretty much says, like, yo, the one that I clobbered, the one that I spit out, he ends up turning that devil into like a weapon, or turning like the teeth or a blade from that devil into a weapon, an axe to be exact. And you got it where Denji walks up to the tree and he starts hacking at the tree. The tree is screaming, and that's when that guy, that random crazy guy who seems to have a different name in every chapter, says like, yo, what are you doing? That isn't a tree. That's a person. That's a human being. Of course, Denji is saying he knows, but at the same time, you have this tree screaming in agony. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, this was kind of a gruesome part. And at the same time, I'm like, yo, how are you doing this, Denji? Technically, you're murdering an innocent person. I'm just assuming these people are innocent. I don't know what led them to come to this world, what made the aging devil choose them. I'm just assuming they were innocent. But you got it where the guts of this human starts coming out the tree, which is just insane. This panel is bloody as hell. But you got it where that happens, and then next thing you know, you got your boy Denji start eating the guts of this human, and disgusting, man, disgusting. You got Asa and Yoru looking like, what the hell? You got that random guy looking like they're all looking at Denji like he's crazy. But since he's consuming this food, he's consuming this blood. Next thing you know, you see him reach for his cord, and he revs his cord. Next thing you know, you have the real Chainsaw Man in the real world. He stands up on his feet. He starts revving his chains. He's fully healed. And he was like, you got Denji saying like, yo, I'm counting on you, Puchika. And it's just like, oh man, Chainsaw Man is about to go in. And you have it where the Asian devil is like, I see. Now, the Asian devil wants to be devoured by Chainsaw Man. So I'm very curious what, Chainsaw Man or Puchika was going to do. Like, is he's just going to injure him without devouring him? Like, I'm very curious what's going to be the countermeasure in this upcoming chapter. But you got it where the Asian devil says like, yo, members of the public safety, it seems as if Chainsaw Man is coming here. He's on his way. And you got everybody's face looking like, I don't know if we should be happy because he might devour the Asian devil, or if we should be running because it's the real Chainsaw Man. I love that look of fear on all of their faces, man. It's crazy. But all in all, very great chapter. Love the fact that, Denji, like, he kind of used his brain. He made himself get exhausted so that he can have a hunger and be able to eat, the guts of that tree. And when you think about it, you're like, yo, he could have just did that from the very start. Now, this is probably something he wouldn't want to do, and something that probably tastes nasty to him. And the best way to get over a nasty taste when you're eating something is to be extremely hungry. I don't know how many of y'all have ate something and you were like, man, I don't know if it's because I'm hungry or not, but that shit was good. Then you turn around and get it again and you're like, yo, this shit is straight trash. Like, this is straight garbage. And I feel like that's what Denji goal was, to make himself so hungry that no matter what he ate, it would have, tasted good to him. So that's just my thoughts on it. But you guys can let me know down below, how do y'all feel about Denji plan to escape? What do you think is going to happen with the original Chainsaw Man and the Asian devil in the next chapter? And do y'all hope that old man, the leader, gets taken out because he wants to sacrifice all those kids? I hope it does happen. But let me know your thoughts down below. And if you like this video, please subscribe, hit the bell for all notifications, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.